Hey guys, how's it going? It's Nick, your Monday guy, and we are going to be talking about coming out this week. Um, this is a topic, you know, I really don't think that anybody should have to come out as anything. I think that people should just be able to be who they are without having to explain it to somebody because nobody really needs an explanation. You should just be who you are. But unfortunately, with the world that we live in, that's not always a possibility because everybody doesn't think that way. And especially as trans people, it's difficult because if we want to be respected as who we are, we have to come out. And, sometimes that can be a really big production and it can be really scary, really frightening. But, once you get through that hurdle and you can actually live as yourself, it's so much better and it's so relieving. I guess I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about my coming out story. So I've been on T for almost 9 months, about 8.5 months. And I didn't really even come out to myself until maybe a month before I started testosterone. I'm kind of the type of person that once I decide that something's right for me, I know it is and I do it. So I got that started really quickly. And at first the only person that I came out to was my partner. And he's kind of the one that helped drag it out of me. I think I asked him for a book that he had that was written by a trans guy or something, and we were walking in the park, and then he asked me a question, and he asked me if I thought I was trans, and I just completely broke down, and made a big scene, and I realized that I was, and that transitioning was something that I needed to do. And my partner's a trans guy too, by the way. So it was pretty easy to come out to him. And he really helped me a lot. Now, as far as friends and family go, I chose not to tell anybody until I knew that I had the entire process started, because I can be the type of a person that could be a little bit easily swayed, and I knew that this was something that I needed to do, and I did not want anybody to change my mind, so I did not tell anybody else until after I had already started hormones and changed my name. So even my parents, which, that might not be good, but whatever. So I came out to my immediate family in July, and they're pretty accepting, but we don't live in the same state. I live in Washington and they live in Colorado, so it was a Skype conversation, and I think it was pretty rough for them, but they've come around. I still haven't seen them since I started taking testosterone. So, it's kind of weird to be going through all of these changes and not be seeing any of my family along the way. And I'm a grad student too, so I'm pretty busy all the time. So I don't talk to them very often either. And I love them and I'm really close to them. I just don't geographically live close right now. And because of that, sometimes they don't always know what's going on in my life. As far as the people that I see every day, that I go to school with, my friends, my classmates, everybody around here, I did come out to them about, I'm a last minute person. So I started school at the end of September, and I told them I think the night before. But everybody, all my teachers, all my classmates, all my friends, everybody that I see on a regular basis is completely amazing. I actually have not had a negative reaction to a single person that I've come out to. So that's been really helpful. And it's social anxiety is kind of something that I struggle with a little bit. And since coming out and transitioning, that's been a lot better. It's a lot easier for me to hang out with people when I can be who I am. So, I still have a little bit of coming out to do to my extended family. It's hard because I don't see them very often. I don't talk to them very often. There's some that I'm very, very close to. I've just been in such a mess that I haven't wanted to conquer that step yet. So I'm just kind of dealing with my immediate surroundings and my parents, my immediate family. I don't know. We'll see how the rest of that goes. If anybody has any tips or you want to share your story, feel free to leave it in the comment. The people that I'm honestly the most concerned about coming out to are my grandparents. I'm so close to my grandma, and I love her so, so much. And right now, I'm just kind of pretending. I raise my voice a little bit on the phone or say I have a cold. And I know that's not right, but I don't know. That's the only person I'm terrified of. So give me some tips. All right. That's it for this week's video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next week. Leave me any comments, questions, tips, and have a fantastic week.